Yeah, I think that makes a difference.
For sure.
And
yeah.
I'm sure you share that with your students as well.
For sure. You know, otherwise this whole thing that we do can be two-dimensional, and I'm really interested in people being interested in the depth of humanity and how to make humanity better. So I teach a class at Fordham University called Collaboration, where I teach actors, directors, set designers, and playwrights how to articulate and communicate an artistic vision to fruition. That's the hope of that class. And I teach a graduate class of that as well.
I like it.
Yeah, it's very inspiring. The students, they inspire me every year with the way they see the world and how every year it's a little bit different. And it's very inspiring for me to see like what actually generates between the two people in the room, sometimes 4 people or 36 people in the room.
Yeah. Do you feel like, is there a big difference between pulling out a character on stage versus film versus TV? You know, is there more depth to, you know, playing someone in the theater? I know you had a recent performance in 7 Guitars.
Right, yeah.
August Wilson's play.
That was a huge honor to be a part of that. They did all 10 plays of August Wilson over at the Green Space, and they recorded it for historical purposes. Because I've seen August Wilson done outside of this country, but the way African Americans in the South speak, it's very particular, and it's sort of like Shakespeare. You have to know the rhythm to be able to do August Wilson. So I think the biggest difference, I don't know if there is a huge difference, because a character is a character is a character. I think the only thing that's really different is the delivery of that character. I love the stage because I'm like a very big personality.
Yeah.
And so it's great. So you can go out there and be as big as you want, and it's like great. And on film, it's like you gotta do less. You gotta do. It's much more about the mystery and letting the camera come to you. That's probably the biggest difference. But I love the stage, and I love the opportunity to be able to connect with an audience right away. But my dream was to do a sitcom, so I can have the audience right there. Then you know in the moment, did that work? Yes, great, keep going, stop, go back, rewrite. That's lovely.
How, as an actress, I guess, do you respond to a lot of the feedback, positive or negative, from, you know, social media sites? Because that wasn't around, you know, 15 years ago. Folks didn't have an immediate reaction or way to trend or keep up with what was, you know, who their favorite actress was, or, you know, oh no she didn't type of moment on the show.
Right. You know, it's an opportunity to connect with people, and I think I want to believe, because you can connect with someone that fast, it demystifies a little bit of this world of creating this TV life or this movie life. It's sort of demystified. And I've been lucky enough not to have much negative feedback, to the point to where when I see anything that's negative, it just rolls off my shoulder.
That's probably a good thing to have, to be able to let it roll off.
It doesn't matter. You know what? Everyone's always trying to improve everyone around them. So I look at it as like, oh, well, that's something I'll consider, or it's like, no, I won't consider that one, thank you. But you know, I'm listening, I hear.
Are there any actors or actresses that you would love to work with that you haven't done so yet? Anyone you really looked up to that you're like, oh, I'd love to work with them?
I know. Well, my dream was Spike Lee and Denzel, so I'm done.
Your dream came true, like right off the bat.
It did. I mean, there's so many people. I mean, Viola Davis, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Will Smith, he's so funny. I would love to do something funny with Will.
Yeah.
Chiwetel Ejiofor, he's brilliant. I mean, he was an inside man, but we didn't get to do anything really together. But there's so many great actors that are out right now. And just anybody who has a great heart. I feel like independent theater is such a great place for vision and a great place to show like what you are really passionate about. That's what independent theater or independent movie is really about right now.